Have you ever wondered what it truly takes to retire comfortably and live off your investments? We're diving deep into the strategies and secrets that can turn your retirement dreams into a reality. From managing your finances wisely to navigating potential pitfalls, get ready to unlock the keys to a fulfilling retirement lifestyle. What is early retirement age? Ever wondered what it takes to retire in your 40s or 50s or even sooner? For many, early retirement isn't just a dream, it's a well-planned reality. Enter the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early. This isn't just about quitting your job, it's about gaining the freedom to choose how, when, and for whom you work. The allure of early retirement is strong. Imagine having the freedom to travel the world, dive into your passion projects, or simply enjoy life without the 9-to-5 grind. But achieving this requires strategic planning and discipline. You'll need to self-fund your retirement, as Social Security benefits only kick in at age 62 at the earliest. However, there's a catch. Claiming Social Security benefits before the full retirement age, which is 66 or 67, depending on your birth year, results in a reduced monthly benefit. This reduction can be as steep as 30%, significantly impacting your financial cushion. Navigating these waters demands foresight and savvy investment strategies. The journey to early retirement is thrilling and filled with potential, but it's essential to understand the challenges and plan meticulously. With the right approach, you can turn the dream of early retirement into your everyday reality. How to retire early and live off your investments in 5 steps. Number 1. Make adjustments to your current budget. Retiring early requires a serious makeover for your current financial habits. It's not just about pinching pennies. It's about sculpting a new lifestyle where your present self makes sacrifices so your future self can enjoy the good life. Imagine living on just half of your income, yes, 50% or even less. The rest, that's your ticket to freedom, funneled straight into savings. The strategies to achieve this vary widely. Some are straightforward, while others might seem downright crazy. But one thing is clear: eliminating all debt, even the so-called good debt like mortgages, is crucial. Then, it's all about slashing expenses, big and small. Get creative with saving on transportation, utilities, food, and housing. Dust off that old bike, it's about to become your best friend. Boosting your income streams is another critical move. Whether it's picking up a side gig or finding a lucrative investment, extra cash flow accelerates your journey to early retirement. There are different paths within the FIRE financial independence, retire early movement. The lean FIRE enthusiasts focus on minimalistic living, cutting expenses to the bone. On the other hand, fat FIRE fans aim to boost their earnings through side hustles or smart investments, allowing them to enjoy a more comfortable lifestyle while still retiring early. Then there's the barista FIRE crowd. They save enough to retire but continue to work on their terms, often in part-time or flexible jobs that bring joy or convenience. If that sounds like your style, keep the car. It might just become your new rideshare gig. Number 2. Calculate your annual retirement spending. Once you've tackled the first step, you're likely already accustomed to living on a fraction of your income. This can be a significant advantage, as it implies you may need less money in retirement. To confirm this, it's time to estimate your retirement spending. Start by examining your current monthly expenses. Identify which costs will decrease, which might increase, and which could be added or eliminated entirely. Sum up these monthly estimates and multiply by 12 to find your annual retirement needs. For an extra cushion, consider increasing this total by 10% to 20%. It's always nice to have a little extra for those spontaneous indulgences. However, don't overlook 2 critical elements: taxes and healthcare. Healthcare can be particularly challenging, especially if your pre-retirement insurance was provided through your employer. If your spouse is still working, you might join their plan. If not, explore options like private insurance or plans through healthcare.gov. Part-time jobs that offer health coverage or industry associations with group plans can also be viable alternatives. COBRA is another, albeit costly, option to temporarily continue your workplace policy. Next, let's talk taxes. The goal is to minimize them by carefully planning how and when to withdraw from your investment accounts. Remember, Tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks and IRAs have rules about when you can take distributions without penalties, typically starting at age 59 and half. Roth IRAs offer more flexibility, allowing you to withdraw contributions but not earnings at any time. For early retirees, one strategy to consider is initiating a series of substantially equal periodic distributions, which the IRS allows under specific guidelines. Consulting with a financial professional can be invaluable in developing a tax-efficient withdrawal strategy to maximize your retirement funds and minimize penalties. Number 3. Estimate your total savings needs. Nailing down your spending habits sets the stage for estimating your savings, leveraging some widely accepted strategies by early retirees. The Rule of 25. This guideline suggests that you should have 25 times your annual spending saved before you retire. If your first year's retirement expenses are projected at $30,000, then aim for a nest egg of $750,000. If you anticipate $50,000, then $1,250,000 is your target. This method encourages diligent budgeting. This rule assumes your retirement funds are invested and continue to grow, keeping pace with inflation. This brings us to the second guideline, the 4% rule. According to this rule, you can withdraw 4% of your invested savings in the first year of retirement. In subsequent years, you adjust this amount for inflation. The 4% rule. This rule recommends that you withdraw 4% of your savings in the first year of retirement, adjusting each subsequent year for inflation. This concept originated from research in the 1990s that examined different withdrawal strategies under historical market conditions. Depending on your portfolio, risk tolerance, and market performance, you might opt for a more conservative or aggressive withdrawal rate. While these rules are helpful, they aren't foolproof. Financial advisors are unlikely to promise guaranteed results, but these strategies are generally reliable. If you plan to withdraw from tax-deferred retirement accounts, remember that accessing funds before age 59 and half might lead to income taxes and penalties. Conversely, you can withdraw from a brokerage account at any time without incurring penalties. Number 4. Invest for growth. Investing for growth is key to making your early retirement dreams a reality. Since retiring early shortens your savings period and extends the time your savings need to sustain you, investment returns become crucial. To maximize these returns, focus on a balanced portfolio aimed at long-term growth. Embrace low-cost index funds with a substantial tilt towards stocks, as long as you can handle the volatility. It might seem counterintuitive to take more risks with a shorter time horizon before retirement. But remember, your retirement itself could last 50 or 60 years. Your investments need to keep growing throughout that time. As your retirement date approaches, consider shifting a portion of your savings into safer, more liquid assets. This strategy ensures you have readily available funds without having to sell investments at a loss. Allocating a year or two's worth of expenses to these safer options is a smart move. However, keep the rest of your portfolio invested, gradually transitioning to cash as needed. This way, your money continues to grow, supporting the 4% distribution rate you've planned for. Number 5. Keep your expenses in check. Congratulations! You've crunched the numbers and mapped out your retirement budget. Now comes the real challenge, staying true to that plan. You kick off retirement with a bang, hosting a memorable farewell bash. Then, with newfound free time on your hands, you start dreaming up adventures, a spontaneous getaway, leisurely strolls through enticing shops, or perhaps delving into the art of gourmet cooking or welcoming a furry friend into your home. Before you know it, that 4% budget guideline begins to morph into a more liberating figure. The 4% rule isn't just a suggestion, it's your lifeline. It's crafted to adapt to inflation while guarding against excessive spending sprees. Each unplanned splurge, especially recurring bills like a hefty new loan payment, threatens to disrupt your financial harmony, potentially nudging you back towards the 9-to-5 grind. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insights on mastering your finances and living your best life in retirement.